Today, I would like to do a little thought experiment. You see, I like to watch videos about fashion dolls and the industry around them. I find it very fascinating, and if I had room in my house, I would probably collect fashion dolls myself. That got me thinking. Sega has been doing a lot of collaborations with different toy brands as of late. So what if besides action figures, Lego sets, and Squishmallows, Sega collabed with a company to create their own line of fashion dolls? You know, tap into that untouched market of girly pops that also happen to love Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's do it! I'm going to create a Sonic-inspired fashion doll, and what better candidate to be the face of this new brand than the most fashionable of the Sonic girls, Amy Rose. I mean, she's the obvious choice, don't you think? Now, Sonic characters' body proportions do not lend well to the detailed nature of fashion dolls. So I'm going to have to rework the concept into something new. A whole new alternate universe. I'm going to take inspiration from Hasbro's Equestria Girls dolls line here. Imagine a universe where our heroes are more humanoid, and they fight Dr. Eggman by transforming into superheroes with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Sega could even get IDW to make a one-shot comic to promote the new endeavor. I'm going to call this concept Sega's Emerald Angels. So first off, we need a base for the doll. I whipped something up pretty quick. As you can see, I went with a ball joint doll so the doll could be more posable. She's a superhero after all. I also drew up the design for her face. I tried to keep the round eyes part of the design, and the iris's coloring is similar to that of how Sonic characters' eyes are usually colored. Now let's first design Amy's hero form. This will be the outfit she's wearing out of the box. Since she's human, I had to adjust her bangs to fit her new look. I also decided to lengthen her hair so that it's easier for the kids to brush it. It reminds me of her original design with the Sonic-like quills, only it's laying flat. And of course, you have to have her headband. For the outfit, I started with the bracelets and gloves. I wanted her bracelets to be more like Wonder Woman gauntlets, almost. And I lengthened the cuff of the glove and added a round lace trim to the ends. I'm going to add more of this in other places to emphasize Amy's girly style, such as on the puffy sleeves of her dress. Yes, I added sleeves on her dress, mostly to hide the ball joints on her shoulders. Otherwise, the dress is the same as Amy's usual red dress, save for the heart on her chest and her heart belt. Oh, and the lace on the bottom as well. For her shoes, I actually shortened her usual boots and made up for the height with leg warmers. I imagine that the shoes swap out much like how Bratz shoes do, with a peg where the foot usually is. The leg warmers will hide the seam between the leg and the shoe. Also, as a last-minute detail, I turned her headband into headphones to hide the human ears that will be molded on the doll. See, the animal ears are part of her hero outfit, so having two sets of ears would be weird. So this is a clever way to make that transition. Off camera, I added wings to the headphones to not only emphasize the angel in Emerald Angels, but as a nod to a Sonic design that I made years ago. Let's figure out the colors. I didn't want to go with a straight red for her dress because it seemed way too harsh on this design. So instead, I went with a sort of pinkish red. Every other color came straight from the original Amy. Her pink hair, her golden bracelets, etc. I even added that gold look to her headphones to represent the golden rings. And to add interest to her shoes, I gave her golden soles. Here she is, Red Angel Amy. She transforms using the power of the passionate Red Emerald. But we're not done with Amy yet. We need to make a civilian outfit for her to change into when she's not battling. Luckily, I have a very quick and easy idea. I'm going to use classic Amy's outfit. Let me just draw that up real quick. I'm also reusing the leg warmers for this outfit because of that shoe mechanic I mentioned earlier. And I'm just going to take the color straight from how her outfit looks in the Mania shorts. I also purposefully left out her animal ears, since again the ears are part of her transformation. Okay, are we done now? Nope. Now we have to design a box for her. Here's a quick mock-up I did for the box. I just have to figure out the logos and placements and such. I'm using an official render of Amy here because I just know Sega would slap an old render on the boxes to save a bit of pocket change. I made some quick logos for not only Amy, but also for the Emerald Angels brand. Then I added a checker background to mimic that classic Sonic style. Now to add a window, and a splash of color in the back, and done. Yeah, I know her hammer is missing. I didn't really have room for it, so cha-ching! Weapons sold separately. Speaking of sold separately, I also imagine that Sega would also sell separate fashion packs for Amy. She has a ton of outfits backlogged after all. Behold! My concept for a Sonic-branded fashion doll. I kind of want to make this into a whole line, so if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment letting me know you like this idea. I'd be more than happy to design other Sonic Girl fashion dolls if this video does well enough. Thank you for watching! See you next time! Oh, and Mr. Sega, if you're watching, hit me up if you're interested in this idea. Just saying.